stand tall, niggas. Don't let these other niggas fool you, man. Let them, man. They ain't about nothing. Yo, I roll Piff, same color that the Vikings in. I could numb niggas' pain like a Vicodin. Yeah, the chain full of ice and the watch spin. I get it in till the time on the clock ends. I did a joke, told niggas put your hands high. And when he reached through bleach in the man's eye, I'm in the hood with the butter like Coco. The fofo got kicked like a dojo. And if you talk to the pig, that's a no-no. I slide off with your bitch to the Momo. It's not a game, niggas know what I'm about, clown. Say rest in peace, left eye, burn your house down. It's well known, shit is real in the rotten apple. Ministry, not the church or the tabernacle. Niggas thought they was sharp till I trimmed them up. Put a blade to his throat, then begin to cut. We was made for this life and we stand tall. Niggas won't comprehend till a man fall. Critics say hell and foe be the chosen one. Ride around through your town with a stolen gun. My whole team stack chips in a rubber band. So get it right, show love to your brother, man. But on the other hand, niggas try to front. Now your family cries and they act.
Show love to your brother, man, so you don't end up under covers or in Gateway Park buried under sand. Mayday God, that's what they screaming. One wish like Ray J God, now they pleading. I'm after the paper like Michael Keaton. Look like a cracker from Nebraska, but the streets in my soul. Put up numbers, overlooked like Deacon Jones. Serial scratch chromes, eternal sleep. Rest in peace, venereal, that hoe is no longer breathing. At the very least, remove his teeth, change how he's speaking. They chopping it up at the precinct, chirping like a parakeet. Jack Gleason, New York, stand tall like Mark Eaton. Handle B.I., hit the morning train like Sheena Easton. Your family mourning in pain, screaming why? My response, don't ask for drama you don't want.
We was made for this life and we stand tall. Niggas won't comprehend till a man fall. Critics say hell and foe be the chosen one. Ride around through your town with a stolen gun. My whole team stack chips in a rubber band. So get it right, show love to your brother, man. But on the other hand, niggas try to front. Now your family cries and they act. I put it down for the G's in the state claim. How we surf on the track be the wavelength. The nigga hell make it rain but he sells snow. I treat dough like a bitch and I let it blow. These birds flew off the nest and they cuckoo. I show you what the kush and the goose do. We stuck in this fast lane but we run this race. When it's real, keep guns in the trumpet case.
Stand tall, let those munchkins race. Quick to carve a pumpkin's face. This is deeper than drums and bass. Street sweepers in abundance. Face to face, 100 yards away like JFK. Get it shaking like a Haitian quake. Show love when faced with hate. Turn a coward's blood to pavement paint. I can't stand the fake. Stay far from us, cause we can't relate.
We was made for this life and we stand tall. Niggas won't comprehend till a man fall. Critics say hell and foe be the chosen one. Ride around through your town with a stolen gun. My whole team stack chips in a rubber band. So get it right, show love to your brother, man. But on the other hand, niggas try to front. Now your family cries and they act.
We back.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Good. Dusty.
There we go. What?
the word?
I was gonna say, strength. Today we're doing strange things, talk.
It's such a dick face. I hate you.
How's everybody doing, man? I love seeing you, man. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. I was having fucking cliff withdrawal. Okay?
I know, bro.
I was having cliff withdrawal.
That's my release. I've been extra fucking homicidal the past fucking couple weeks. We didn't get
Come on. I've been having e-bike rides into the goddamn sunset. Fucking that ain't helping. I'm selling weed off the e-bike. Shat's in the house. Come on, Shat.
But
you know,
Carolina. Finally busted the seat. I see.
Oh, ruined it, dude. 300. Come on. They sent me a new one though. Shout out Bikeroo.
Major delay on your video.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna turn it. I don't know why it was doing fine. Let me turn it down. See if it does anything.
No. Because it turns everything down. We learned that. Because you're on the same. Yeah, so you can't do that. Because if you turn down the shit, then we're gonna be. Dustin looked like Justin Bieber.
I was trying to do. Come on, catch it. I was trying to do my best Trump hair, but I don't have it. He's still got it, man. He's got me beat. I thought my hair was enough that I could pull it off, but now it just looks like
they turning him into Superman, bro. They turning him into fucking John Gotti, the Teflon Don. They're gonna get him. And you know I'm not a Trump guy, but bro, at this point, they're weaponizing the justice system, trying to get him out of there. I gotta say no to this right now. So I had to borrow Wally's shirt. You know what I mean? And and that's just what it is right now. So tonight we're gonna get into that a little bit, the election interference thing, but we're gonna play games with it. We ain't gonna get too serious with it. We're gonna get into me and Dust. Actually, the reason we were gone for the last 2 weeks because we actually got arrested for erection interference. We'll get into that a little bit.
That's right.
We're gonna get into Louis J. Gomez sparring with the dude from the TFTK subreddit, not to be mistaken with the dude that used to have the name Jimmernam that grooms children, that runs the ATK YouTube, a different guy, Georgie. We're gonna get into the Toxic Avenger reboot, and then a little bit of the old Toxic Avenger. We might get into a shovel fight. Shit. We might get into the shit that I seen Ian post about a guy who broke into another guy's house and then he raped the intruder and got 8 years in prison. Might have to get into that.
Let's go.
Might have to get into the dude who brought the motorcycle on the subway. We might have to get into no white people being hired at Best Buy. We got plenty of shit to get into.
They're hiring not the best guy. They're going Best Buy. Joseph Johnston.
Swears God he was innocent. You stupid as fuck. I mean, listen. Gotti
killed the guy that hit his kid with the car. I heard the mods of Tim Dillon. Oh, no shit. They let me post in there, so shout out Tim Dillon Discord. One of the few we haven't got banned in when I post our shit in Reddit.
The Reddit.
All of them kick me out. Yeah.
I didn't even know he had a Discord. I didn't know Tim Dillon. You got to get
my bad. No. My bad. Reddit. My bad. Reddit. I meant Reddit, not Discord. My bad.
Hey, JD, I need the Tim Dillon Discord link so we can spam it, bro. What are you doing?
No shit. Any comedian, dude, let us know, please. We need places to post this thing in Reddit and Discord.
Right.
Hey, thank you, Ketchum.
You got to spread this spam. Speaking of spam, Dustin's wearing that's like a spam fucking cutoff right now. That's
you know what I'm saying?
That shit's literally the spam cutoff. You know what I mean?
Cut off polos, man. This is what we're doing this summer out here in Cali, dude. This is how we're all rocking, dude. G's up, hose down.
We got to go take that Discord over, bro. We got to go pedo.
I try. Let's go.
I mean?
Working my way through, seeing who's good people. There's good people in all Discords, and then there's some fucking tards and whatnot. Dust got us. Come on.
Yeah.
Check
out Dust Solo Podcast, Historic Bowlers.
Oh,
dope
we're having a good time over there. Yeah, man.
Focus to make sure to threaten them.
Yeah, no shit, Yingle. Why don't you threaten them to a fight? Hey, Cliff, why don't you just tell them right now that you'll fight them all right now? Listen, if you guys want to get together, I'll pull up. Bitches. Just start using new lingo. I'll pull up.
Yeah. I don't threaten first, though. You know what I mean? Why the fuck is my God? See, the Rumble, I don't think it's working. We'll see. We'll find out after it's over. We're trying to go live to Rumble for the first time. But I don't threaten first. I get attacked, and then I threaten, bro. Come on, bro.
And then you go, listen, man, let me get your coordinates. I'm showing, let's get, what? You want to get physical about that? We can get physical. You want to get physical? We can get physical.
If I was on the internet, like doing internet heavy shit, like it's almost good, because we watch a lot of dudes that are younger or grew up on the internet.
Throw their lives away over the internet?
Right. And they act crazy on the internet, but you got to give them a pass in a way, because if you came up on the internet and that's how you lived a lot of your life, not in the flesh, but on the internet, or you're young and drunk on the internet, you're gonna embarrass yourself on the internet. If I was on the internet when I was 25, drunk like I was, you know what I mean, bro?
I do it now, Cliff. I embarrass myself, but I don't do the violence. I don't do like, I'll murder you, I'll kill you. Like, I'll embarrass myself and they just go, oh, look at this old fucking drunk guy, you know, trying to be funny on the internet. That's about he's doing, right? I don't go, oh, I'll show up at your house and gangbang on your mom. Fucking, you know what I mean?
See, I would have. Like, that's the thing too. Like, if I was on the internet when I was 25, I would have definitely embarrassed myself a lot, and I definitely would have been legit asking for addresses. Like when I wasn't tied down, kids, responsibilities, bro. It was nothing. Jump on a Greyhound. You know what I mean?
You're just the whole way, and the whole way you're telling them, you're DMing. What's good? What's good, motherfucker?
All that stupid shit.
You're showing them pictures. You got a gun in your hand in the Greyhound bathroom with a mad dog. Like, what? What's good, kid? Huh?
Right. Right. And meanwhile, fucking, they probably still, well, no, because I don't know. Because I was gonna say, because I probably ended up getting trolled like Yingle and them tried getting me trolled and going to Philly and shit. You know what I mean?
True.
You know, which I wouldn't do now. But but like if I was on the internet then with my like, you know, my hyperness, you know what I mean? I probably would have fell for that bit. You know, if I was like 25 and drunk on the internet, not tied down, I would have been in Philly that night, bro.
You need something to do. You need something to do. It's like I got time. Yeah. Fuck this job. Fuck this job. Fuck this girlfriend. I'm out for a weekend. I'm going to Chicago. Let's go.
Right. Bro, I would
just the whole way, dude. I'll fucking murder you, dude.
Bill McCusker, where are you? And then Bill McCusker might actually come out because he lives there. And be like, what the fuck are you calling? Oh yeah, you Yingle Mama? Are you Yingle Mama?
Oh, hey, I know you work on this construction site. Where the fuck is Bill McCusker? You on this construction site? I don't give a fuck who's laying pipe. Where's that plumber's assistant at, motherfucker?
Right. I know.
Fuck your Ford F-350, 350, bro.
I know you did some tiles in this building 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Come up with
don't be bullshitting. You'd be like Janice Rossi. Janice Rossi is a whore. She's Janice Rossi at 357 is a whore.
God forbid, bro. God forbid. That's why, like, you gotta give passes to certain people for acting like extra foolish on the internet because number one, if it's all you know, number two, if you're young, you got to get passes. But now, even if it's all you know, if you're 40, 37, 45, and you're still acting a fool or doing weird shit and denying it, like this fucking this Asian heroin addict, fucking Lou Diamond Phillips, fucking side of the road reject, fucking Jimmernam and shit. Well, then we don't got excuses anymore at that point. You know what I mean? Like, you know, even if it's all you know, at some point you gotta check a mirror out. You know what I mean?
You're telling me that Navajo showed up and goddamn, that horse fucking son of a bitch showed up at a house he wants to fight.
Right. That motherfucker look like a fucking homeless fucking native.
I bet he fucks his horse.
The head of mob deal is 37. His name is Milo, and he might be
Milo.
Hugs from Brazil. Stabrel Ricardo. Hugs from Brazil, my brother. Hugs. What's good?
Hugs around.
We have to
my armpits are sweating in this thing.
Yeah, JD. You brothers, you know what I mean? If you see that dude, he runs, like, spread the word on him too. He runs the TFATK YouTube page and does all the weird voiceover videos, and he's Morbid Reality on YouTube as well. And he used to be Jimmernam, and it's proven fact that he had kids in his Discord. He sent porn cam girls, porno to underage children. Like, these are facts. Like, this isn't like, Dush, you know me. I don't just say shit on the internet like a lot of people do. I make sure I know what it is. You know what I mean?
That's
you
terrible,
need to get this dude. We need to have the world covered with this fucking cocksucker. You know what I mean? Because, you know, somebody got to protect these kids. Jim ate his dog one time. I bet he did. I bet he made some general fucking Shih Tzu out of that motherfucker.
Pussy. He eats the pussy before he eats the dog, dude.
So we might do the open panel after the show. It depends if other people are going to join us. Depends how Dust is feeling, so on and so forth. Every week we're gonna schedule it, and then we'll do it some weeks. We won't do it some weeks. You know what I mean? The open panel is like a, whatever the fuck happens kind of situation. But
fuck, this camera is terrible. Or this fucking broadband. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're looking.
It's like slow mo when I just caught myself drinking a beer. Like,
I know it's gonna suck for clips because every clip, either I'm gonna have to move the audio over, or I'm just gonna have to leave you looking like a fucking apparition with a fucking stuttering problem. bro, when you move around fast, it takes like 15 seconds to catch up, and then by the time it catches up, bro, you're literally like this. Bro, it looks like some shit from The Ring. By the time you fucking settle in, you know what I mean? All right,
that's how they get you on the paparazzi. Get you there. They get you in the middle of a slow mo.
Oh shit! Look at this, bro. I'm looking at the Instagram now, and they actually framed it where it's framed like you don't see the top and bottom of the screen are fuzzy, but it's actually framed where both of us are in frame live on Instagram.
Nice.
It's like, instead of doing it long ways and all they see is the middle of the screen.
Right.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I heard this Jim and might be. No. Ian Ellis is a lot of things. A groomer, a pedophile. Those are none of the things he is. He's an asshole. He's a jerk off. He's a fire starter. But he's a fire starter.
Who's the fire starter?
And he's a good
Smack
dude.
my bitch up. Take my picture.
No, JB, I will not let you do this. Jim Ham and Ian Ellis are not the same. I promise you that. Hey now, Papa. Jim Ham is Ian Ellis.
What you doing, Bobby?
Oh, cut it out, Ross. You must stop. This is a flash. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy, bro. You literally, your internet is on. On minus kilobits per second tonight.
I have nothing on here. It's always good.
Are you? Let me ask you a question. Are you going through Brave?
No.
Or are you going?
I'm going through fucking Edge because I like to edge.
There you go. You need to
go through fucking
Google.
There you go, me.
Google, bro. Google. Are you still
signed in? I removed it off
Google?
my computer, man, and I won't stand with the Chinese. Thank you, guys. Uncle Dust for president. I don't do Chinese guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. This is America, guys.
You do Chinese guys. If we're
this is America,
true.
Guys. Guys, this is America, guys.
Chinese guys.
Guys, this is America, guys. Okay, as long as I have underarm hair pit, guys, I won't be being belittled.
Underarm hair pit, by the way, is that how you say it?
Guys, you're dealing with some fat scars, guys. You're dealing with some fat hang, guys. Okay, guys, this is America, guys. This is what America looks like, guys. Okay, guys? Guys.
Come on. Because you start drinking
today.
I want an honest answer. Because you start drinking today. Are you a bad dust or a good dust? Are you a bad dust or are you a good dust today?
My drinking. Let me tell you something, Cliff. Let me tell you something about my drinking.
Oh, shit. Dust is the edgelord. He took over for Tampa. Yo, Tampa Typhoon. I know you're back in the comment section lately. Until you explain yourself about your little story where you were like talking about how you were dating a 14-year-old when you were 23 or 20. No, matter of fact, like 25. But it was okay because you were looking out for her and walking her to school. Until you can somehow rectify yourself, I can't pull up your comments. You can't come back in the Discord because you were telling some fucking tales of Jimmernam in the fucking Discord, and we can't have that, Tampa. I know you got mental health issues and all that, and we all do in a way, but if you were, it's one thing if you were doing something with the girl at an improper age when you were a little improper in age, and then when you got older, you realized, oh shit, I'm disgusting. But it's another thing, even worse, if you're 35, 37, 34, 33, whatever you are now, And you're like, no, bro. I mean, bro, I made sure she went to school. I made her, I packed her Lunchables. I made sure she got, 3 slices of bread a day, a veggie and 2 fruits. Like, I cut her up some apple. You know those things that cut the apples.
I gave her the goddamn food pyramid, Cliff. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I did her homework with her, man. I mean, we're working on her goddamn division and multiply. Come on, guy.
Fuck out of here. Bill Nye, the pedophile. This motherfucker's giving me scientific reasons why it's okay.
Guys, and I raised her better than her parents can do, guys. I raised her. You should have met her mom and dad, guys.
Right. Our parents were cool with it. That's another thing. Jesus Christ, bro. I don't give a fuck if you got a permission slip for fucking pedophilia, motherfucker.
That shit is smash your underage daughter sign on the line. Oh, my God. And then just carry it around with you, and you have to show every stranger the questions you just. I got a goddamn permission slip over here. I'm smashing a 15, or it's the guy that corrects the age. It's 15 and 11 months, guys. Okay, it's not 15.
He was in the Big Molester program instead of Big Brother program. The Big Molester program. Jesus Christ, Dust. I really wish we could do something about your.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to leave and come back.
We'll probably still talk a little bit after, before we get into the topics, because we only have 3 main topics and then a bunch of little shit to skim through. So I know we'll fill the 2 hours without any problem, because we're wrapping it up every week now. Like I told everybody a couple weeks ago, last show we did, wrapping up the main show by 11:50, 11:55, and then maybe do the open panel after the main show every week. So why don't you? I'll run the intro stuff. Why don't you leave and come back in, and we'll see if
reset the router, bro. I'm gonna reset the router and I'll be back.
Bro, how long does it take to reset the router?
Maybe 3 minutes.
All right,
5 minutes.
Try to boogie.
I mean, look at this shit. I look like fucking Jack Nicholson. No, Nickel.
Right.
What? Every fucking. Come on, guys. Listen, have a good time, guys. Let's go, guys.
You don't look bad. Like, the audio is good, so you can hear you react to me, and our conversation is on point. But your emotions in your mouth are fucking insanely off, bro. And whenever you move, you look like one of those joints out in front of the car dealership. You know what I mean? It's either real windy, or it's not windy at all. And you're just
I'm such a good dancer, Cliff. I'm the best dancer.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, let me run the intro, and then we'll see if you can fix this. Original WHiggas, every Wednesday, 9:40, except when we miss it. Then we don't do a show. There's a couple things to keep in mind, and we appreciate everybody that's here with us.
I'm Irish American, and never would I pretend to be an African. You needing to hit.
Chicks are into Wicca.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
But the most important thing always.
Don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt.
I will now recycle some comments. All right, so here we go. Rock with me for a couple minutes while we wait for Uncle Dusty. Oh yeah. Got a new track in the works. Some political, type shit. Talk about it's about we the people and inaugurating us to fix the mess of this country. Because at the end of the day, both sides of the aisle are pieces of shit. Everyone knows I'm not a Trump guy, but right now they're making him look like Superman. And right now, if they don't get a conviction, the guy's going to walk out looking like Superman again. And the other part of it is, Trump guy or not, nobody in the country should celebrate the weaponizing of the FBI and the CIA and such to bring charges against the dude that did something that everybody does. The only good thing, hopefully, and I've talked about this in the past, that will come out of what's going on with Trump is they need to fucking hold all these cocksuckers responsible moving forward. So, it sucks that they made Trump the martyr, because even though I'm not, I can't stand Trump, hate the dude in a lot of ways. I hate his divisiveness. His policies are okay, but I hate his divisiveness. At the end of the day, we can't celebrate everyone coming against one man, because at the end of the day, listen, it's a democracy, right? So if that dude wins, I can't stand Trump. I did a fuck Trump music video before Nipsey Hussle had a fuck Trump video, right? That YG Nipsey Hussle joint, I had a fuck Trump music video. Might re-upload it at some point after this other track is done, right? But regardless, once he became president, I was like, fuck it, he's president now. And I stopped promoting the song, the whole nine, because at the end of the day, we need to support the office. And now there's no more respect left for the office. And here we are. We got a dude who can't even speak, who's got the cognitive function of a fucking goddamn fucking, what's the starfish mole? What's the moles with the starfish mouth? That's what we're working with now. So, man, and shout out Anthony Oliver, puts out that song, right? Rich Man, North of Richmond, and automatically the right wing tries to take over the song. It's for us. It's ours. It's our song. He's one of us. The left goes, he's QAnon. He's a white supremacist. And this dude comes out and goes, man, fuck both wings of the beast. I ain't following either one of you idiots. So shout out that dude, because I respect that shit all day.
Oh, yeah. Oliver Anthony. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. This dude, the right wing was like, oh, thank you so much, Oliver. Thank you so much for making this song for us.
Yeah,
and
no, me and him both. Me and him worked in the for the same company. I was there when he hit his head, dude. He had a traumatic brain problem, dude. I was actually there when he hit his head.
Oliver Anthony.
That's when he got his
Joe Rogan podcast today. I didn't see the podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Me and him were friends. Okay, I don't want to disclose the company right here online and put his business out there like that. Anyway, yeah, we used to go smoke weed in the forest. I used to grow weed with him and stuff out there, so no big deal. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're tight, dude. Redheads are tight like that. I used to dunk on him and shit. Then he became 6'6" and everything, so no big deal.
I forgot he was a ginger, actually. But Ross, the point is, you don't need to all right. So what happened in the past bunch of years is because they gave Trump zero respect, the media. And I'm going to say it 1,000 times. Rex hates that I do this, but I'm always going to do this. I cannot stand Trump, but reality is reality. And the minute the dude went into office, they didn't give him 1 second to breathe, 1 second to put in a policy, because he can't shut his fucking mouth. And that's what I hate about him, right? The divisiveness, the divisive nature in which he always speaks. And I think that's bad for the country. But they didn't give him a second to breathe. And now Biden's in, and they don't give him a second to breathe. And the good byproduct of Trump, this is where I could kind of end up agreeing with you a little bit. And yeah, this is where we're going to sink right now, is now you're right. Because this is what I also said years ago. The good byproduct of it is the fact that now nobody respects the president, and we shouldn't really respect the president at all. My point is, it didn't start until Trump, right? They told you don't respect the presidency for the first time with Trump. They might have been on other people's necks at times, but when it comes to Trump, they were really on them on a whole nother level. So anyway, Uncle Dust is back. I figure I go on a little tangent of what I really think of that shit.
Well, listen, the president of Hungary loves Trump, dude. Okay, he's a fan. Yeah. Okay, he was on Tucker Carlson. He said Trump's the man. The war in Ukraine wouldn't have happened. Okay, guys. So I trust. I do
agree with that, though. I don't think the war in Ukraine would have happened if Trump was in. I always thought it was a good thing. People looked at him being cool with Putin like a bad thing. I'm like, how could it be a bad thing to be cool with one of the only other true threats, right? You got China, you got Russia, and you got India. But India's that's like, you know, they're passive, right? But those are like the 3 countries with like the infrastructure and weapons to compete. So it's good to be cool with them motherfuckers, in my opinion. Fuck it.
I love it.
Cool.
Listen, I was all good with not hiding under tables and doing. We used to do. I've said it before. We did in California. We did bomb in the 80s for the Russians, bro.
Yeah. You were old enough. You were old enough for the Red Dawn.
I mean, it was Red Dawn. When Red Dawn popped off, bro, that was my shit. We were fucking frightened. It was like if anybody, and then now it's becoming another reality where I have to be like, you know what I mean? If fucking I see a nuke fall out, and I was thinking like, what would you do if the nuke fall out? If you knew, they're like, oh my, the nuke just got launched. You got like what? I don't know how long you'd have. 20 minutes, 30 minutes? How long would it take for a nuke to get here? I don't know.
Just hug the kids at that point. I still got young
ones. You've hugged the kids enough, dude. Fuck that.
Live stream? You live stream?
Oh man. You go fucking
go viral. Trying to go viral at the last minute.
At least slapping the shit out of, like, I got about 5 local people that I can go slap the shit out of. I wouldn't murder them, but I'd go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have young kids. That's the thing. You don't have young kids though. If you
Why
have young
wouldn't you
kids,
slap the kids? You're gonna be dead. You can kiss the kids. What's that? One second? Kiss the kids. Tell them. You know what I mean? Unless you want to get your kid. I don't know. Your son. You might want to. You think he could get a slice of the good stuff before he dies? I mean, you might want to take him to a whorehouse real quick.
All right, Jimmer. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Like that's the worst part about it.
Is that still pedoism? If you,
I do a show with
you, bro. You remember?
I want to
Jimmerman live cast. No, do you remember? You remember back in the day, bro, when they used to go like, we're gonna take your son when they turn like 14, 15, 16. I mean, and take him to a whorehouse. You don't remember that? That was the thing.
That was the old school. Yeah, before we knew better, you fucking creep. You goddamn.
Spectrum is lying, dude. Spectrum is lying. They're saying I'm getting 490 fucking megabytes a second. They're a fucking lie.
This is what you're getting. You're getting fucking 400 fucking Sonic.
This is a lie. It says you're receiving 111%. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what you're getting. You're getting Sonic rings, bro.
These motherfuckers, bro.
You're getting Sega Genesis.
All right. That's what I'm doing with my time. I'm gonna drive the Spectrum, and I'm slapping somebody, dude. I'm doing. Somebody's getting slapped.
For ruining the Wig Dogs. Yeah,
got me looking like a mess. This is gonna live on the internet forever, Cliff. This episode will be up until the nuke happens, and then somebody's gonna find our episodes and re-upload them after the nuke, after the fallout.
Upload speed. Yeah, Ross is right. What's the upload speed, dumbass? You fucking spam. You fucking spam shirt wearing fucking motherfucker. Bro, they just had
shirt? What does that mean?
Bro, they just had. What do you mean? Your shirt looks like a fucking open can of fucking spam, and it matches your.
Oh, spam. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Motherfucker.
Gotcha.
That's very insensitive to the Maui fires. You look like a fucking can of fucking spam. Fucking scumbag. Fucking piece of shit. Oh my god.
No fucking disrespect to the burning goddamn Hawaiian fields of cocoa beans, dude. Roseanne Barr's house is on fire, you piece of shit.
So what's the upload speed?
20? Is that right? Is that a real number?
It might be.
Is that a real number?
It might be fucking. Yeah.
I think that I'm receiving. Oh, that's what it says. You're receiving 111% of your 20 megabyte per second upload plan. Is that good or bad?
How many percent?
111%. So they're saying I'm getting about roughly 21 to 22. Is that good?
No. 20
How many
is good. Yeah. So it's your computer.
So you're saying reboot? Let's get a reboot going?
No. Let's not, because you might not end up back on you. Dust looks like Porky Pig's torso. He looks like Porky Pig.
That's all. Well,
he looks like Porky Pig if he was a lesbian or some shit.
I'll tell you what, boy.
But so as we know, we'll run through this a little bit real quick. Trump got fucking arrested. The amount of charges, bro. It's actually hilarious. The amount of charges, bro. And bro, it's like he could go to jail for like 6. They gave this man so many charges, bro. And you know what, bro? I bet none of them stick. I bet it's another Russian collusion, and it doesn't mean he didn't do anything.
It just means it's not gonna stick. Just like it don't stick for other rich people with a lot of money and great fucking lawyers, bro. People like Trump, Biden, these type of people, politician or not, they don't go to jail for the most part. You know what I mean? Unless they go like, you know, Bernie Madoff level, you know, fuckery. You know what I mean?
True.
You know, that's my opinion on it. Let's take a look at these suspects here. You got Donnie here. 13 counts. Bro, do you think, you know, bro, he's such a sociopath too, bro. You know damn well he was in the mirror the night before perfecting this glare.
I mean, good, like, that's red steel.
Yeah, that's red steel. This motherfucker's on his Zoolander shit. This motherfucker was in front of the fucking mirror and he was flexing into it like Zoolander too.
Bro, how many fucking MAGA people jerked off to this fucking picture?
Oh my god, bro! You kidding me, bro? There's fucking,
like,
bro. If you
fucking come on, bitch.
I went on X videos the other day looking just for some regular shit, and it was there was fucking 700 videos of people blowing loads on this, bro. You know how they put the picture down, and then they you ever see that when people do that weird shit with like celebrities and shit?
No, oh, it's AI.
No. That's like a thing that like some fucking like creepazoids do. Is they. Is they'll take like a naked picture of like Scarlett Johansson or whatever the fuck, and like the video will just be that picture or their phone. Some of them will even just nut on their phone. You know what I mean?
No shit! Like showing them this a trophy. This is like what you get.
Some weirdo shit. Yeah, some fucking weirdo shit from these motherfuckers.
Jerking off, a video of you jerking off onto a celebrity on your phone?
On a picture or on your phone. I've seen it both ways.
So that means you have two cameras. You have your camera going to record you looking at your phone that has a picture of the celebrity you wanna bless.
Right. Pretty much. And you just fucking they'll literally like if you Google like pictures of celebrities, bro, like you'll see pictures of it in stills as well as fucking videos like online of that shit. Straight up, bro. This is
do I need to Google what would you call it? What's the name of the category?
What would be the name of the category, bro? I don't know, bro.
Because I'll Google. We don't have to, obviously, we're going to show it, but I can Google, like, Trump blessing, like, Trump cum blessing.
I guarantee they exist. There's no question about it. There's no question about it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
No. Don't even, we can't show it anyway, so don't even bother.
I'm not going to, I just want to see if there is.
Yeah.
You got me thinking now. Continue, sir.
Yeah. So, questioning, my man Grassfest said questioning elections interfering. Well, I mean, listen, technically, like the shit he did could be like, you know, it depends how you look at it, right? Because like he basically called the Georgia officials and he was like, how many votes are we behind? And he's like, well, then I need you to find 21,863 votes. That's all you need to do. You just need to find 21,000, you know. So it's like, you know, that could be pressure, and it's probably pressure that's been put on people in the past. Like that's another thing, right? It should be discouraged, right? And technically there might be some laws that could be looked at like they were broken, but it's not the first time. It's not like these laws have never been broken. You know, it's not like Trump just came along and he's breaking the fucking mold with this. Look at this fucking
that's always manipulating, you know, somehow. Yeah. Whether it's the people working the tallies somehow, it's got to get tallied somewhere. There's a human involved, and then giving it up. What do you think? We should go back to just voting in person? Does that help? I mean, still somebody has to count it. I guess you can still throw it away. Yeah, you know what I mean? There's always gonna be.
We should be able to vote with all the shit we could do with technology. We really should just be able to vote from our goddamn phones. In all actuality, they should have this shit mastered by this time. But
okay, hear me out. How about this? And this is doable. And how much is it really worth to the American public? You everything is filmed from the start to finish of every individual walking up, showing their ID. You get filmed checking the box. Everything, dude. It's saved.
Yeah.
How much does that cost? I think it's priceless, but we know that that'll never happen.
Listen, at the end of the day,
they don't want a real deal, 100%.
Well, when did they is the question too. That's the other side.
Never.
Like the most arguably stolen election in our lifetime isn't the last one. It's the fucking Bush Gore. If there's ever a one that really looked fucking shady as fuck, it was that one with that.
Talking about good old Florida.
Yeah, the hanging chads and all that shit. This one, what I think happened, my thought process with this one, bro, was that I think once the votes were cast, I think the fraud was not at the level that people on the right want to think it was, because I think they would have found more by now. But what they did do is they knew more Democrats would vote with the mail-in ballots. So they used that knowledge, right? And they used the pandemic and never waste a good crisis. And it was manipulated in a certain way, but not in any different way than like if Republicans knew, they'd be the ones. Like for some reason Republicans benefit more from showing ID, right? So they're pushing that more, right? So it's like any side is always going to take advantage, and you should have to show your ID anyway. I don't understand how you could vote without showing your ID, to be perfectly honest with you. It does sound kind of crazy.
That's wild in itself.
It does sound kind of crazy. But I also do think that that's blown out of proportion, and you have to show your ID for the most part. Every time I voted, I had to show my ID. I do know that. So I don't know where
when you check in. I don't know either. Yeah, I can't tell you that I've seen a video of somebody going to a place and not getting ID, but I also don't check for it.
Right.
I don't go looking for video proof.
Look at this
of
bitch.
That.
This bitch got arrested with Trump. She looked like she knows she's going into the gangbang cell for the fucking night. His bitch looked like she knows she about to get cream pied. You know what I mean?
That's hot.
That's one of Trump's people right there. Then you got, but see, this is the other part of this coin, right? This is the other part of the coin. Am I supposed to feel bad for Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, Mark Meadows? See, look at these fucking, bro. Look at this fucking ghoul. This is a ghoul right alongside fucking Joe Biden. These are all ghouls, bro. That's why I hope, you know what I fucking hope, bro? I hope they get fucking Hunter. I hope they get fucking Biden. I hope they get Trump for whatever the fuck he did. I hope they get all these motherfuckers for all the scams and schemes and all the karma that Trump got from fucking people over in construction and this, that. But what I don't like is the fact that they're weaponizing it in this way, and they're literally using the justice system like at their fucking whim to fuck over one guy. If more of the country wants to vote for this fucking moron, right? There's a democracy. Shut the fuck up. The guy wins. He was in 4 years. Some shit was good. Some shit was bad. But at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a democracy. So let the fucking retard win. That's it. We can't do this shit like this, bro. Where they just send in the whole fucking justice system 7 times, bro. Russia collusion, this, that. And then every time he doesn't get charged with nothing, what happens, bro? He's a fucking legend. He makes himself a fucking legend. More and more, these fucking idiots on the left, which I'm part of the left to a degree, part of the right to a degree, fucking, they don't realize what they're doing. They're making him win.
What's it going to take to get a Cliff Trump vote?
Bro, I have never been, let's put it like this. I always said I would never vote for Trump, right? And I'm definitely, I am closer now than I ever thought I would be, but I still wouldn't be able to pull the trigger. I still wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to pull the trigger on it, bro, because he's so fucking divisive that I know it's going to set the country on fire again. I just know, bro. I know what it's going to do. But for the first time I ever heard him say, and this is what I've been saying the whole time, even if you aren't going to do it, just say it out your mouth. And he was during the Tucker Carlson interview, he said, and I'm not just the president for the Republicans. I'm a president for the entire country. It's like one of the first unifying things I've ever heard him say out of his mouth. So I'm like, all right, maybe if he at least takes that route a little more, it'll take the sting off when he's divisive a little more. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you this. When Tucker asked that motherfucker about fucking Epstein, he was like, "Oh, dude, he wasn't ready to say Epstein was killed." But you want to know why, bro? Want to know why? Because all them motherfuckers were in on Epstein, bro. You want to talk about the most bipartisan decision ever made in fucking in the past?
Also probably got. I mean, you know what? Seeing Bill Clinton in a dress, seeing George Bush on the floor with blocks like a garbage pail kid card. I mean, there's probably a Trump picture out there of him doing some retarded shit that Epstein got on him.
Bro, he was friends with Epstein. You know what I mean? So when they asked him about Epstein, he was doing his best to not say he was killed. You know what I mean? Trying real hard to not say he was killed. And
I think they're all hoping that all those pictures and whatever that Epstein had goes away forever. That's what I think. I think that they all have dirt. Epstein had dirt on all of them. Whether it was legit or not, it's something that would crush them in their public life.
Yes.
And they all they're holding their breath and just going, let it die. Let it go away. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter if he was killed. It's more important for me in my career than that truth of whatever happened to come out of whatever the underage slaves and the kid, whatever he was doing, man, which that's probably just the surface.
Right.
Of whatever he was able to, and wielding that power of being able to blackmail legitly or not those powerful people. And
I'm telling you,
can only imagine, man, of what the fuck that guy had.
My opinion, and I said it the minute the shit happened to Epstein, is I think that was the most bipartisan decision made in the last decade. I believe all them motherfuckers, bro. Trump, Clinton, all the even the people who weren't there but they're connected. Obama, who I don't think he has a direct connection like Trump and Clinton to Epstein, but I believe all of them, both political classes, were like, listen, come on, you know what I mean? And Trump, bro,
let it go.
Right,
let it go. Just let it go. Let it go, dude.
So
and
anyway,
that's what most politicians do. They'd rather just
look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. You're gonna tell me, bro, whatever they accused him of, he's guilty of it plus 10 other crimes. You can't tell me nothing about that, man.
Oh, this guy definitely, dude. This guy's been buying dirty 45-year-old underwear on the internet.
Right.
And fucking jerking off and mailing it to somebody in fucking France for who knows how long.
Bro, give it up, homie. Look, bro, that's
this guy sniffs bike seats, dude. He goes to Chuck E. Cheese by himself.
100%, bro. 100%. No question about it.
He's got a lot of Chuck E. Cheese stamps. That you...
Right. That motherfucker has Scrooge McDuck level Chuck E. Cheese coins. He just has like a room in his basement.
Bro, this guy has a ballroom. He has a kid ball pit and a slide door that's fucking right next to the map of the world.
Yeah. That shit go right into a ball pit, bro. Fuck out of here.
Bro,
look, another ghoul. Look at this bitch. This bitch has been around since the Salem witch trials, bro. This bitch is 373.
And to know you're gonna get arrested, and this is the best outfit you can come up with, this fucking mess of a dress. Like, she'd be better off wearing the polo I'm wearing.
No bra.
What the fuck?
No bra. Tits hanging low. Nipples poking. She went there.
And to the side, you couldn't even even out the fucking slit. One of your tits hanging. One of your tits is like way heavier than the other. What's the excuse here?
Right. That bitch went in her house dress. She wore her house dress to fucking.
She's wearing a fucking muumuu and goddamn Crocs that she bought at the Salvation Army, and she's got money. The thing is, she has money, Cliff. These are the people that have money but shop at the Salvation Army.
Right.
You know why? Because they're saving for their lawyer fees.
Right. Harrison Floyd over here.
We got the brother in there with his head up. He's the only guy with the head up like, man, I'll do this fucking time. I'll fucking do this time, player.
And he's one of the only people still in there. You know what I mean? Almost the rest of them got bailed out. There's like two.
You bullshit? Harrison Floyd, dude?
I'm pretty
they
sure
let the brother fucking stay?
I'm like, he's gonna snitch.
Are you fucking with me?
Oh. No, I swear to God. I don't know about today now, but like for like,
you know why?
He was one of the only ones left.
Is he related to George Floyd?
Yeah, and Harrison Ford, both.
I was wondering, is that George Floyd's baby?
Yeah, that's Harrison. Harrison Ford fucked George Floyd's mom. You know what I mean? Back in '87 during the crack era. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Temple of MAGA, dude, comes full circle, bro.
The Temple of
What
fucking
the
crack.
fuck are we doing?
You know, we got this fucking guy. That's another guilty motherfucker.
Oh, wait a minute. One more. You're telling me that's Raiders of the... You telling me that's Raiders of the Lost Narc?
Yeah. It's a Raiders of the Lost fucking crack den. This fucking guy, zoinks. This guy got shaggy face. You know what I mean? Like he looks like he just.
This guy bumbles in every room, dude. He's been a bumbling mess his whole life, dude.
Whole life,
That's all, folks.
Whole life. Robert.
Oh
Sheely.
shit. Robert Sheely will still try to fight you when he knows like a 12-year-old to just whoop the shit out of him.
Motherfucker look like John Madden's retarded fucking brother. You know what I mean? That's like John Madden's brother. They kept in the basement. They didn't let him out. You know what I mean?
What's up with this fucking light? What, they have Hollywood lighting in this fucking prison? Like, how bright is that light?
Bro, these are the whitest humans in history. That's why.
I mean,
bro.
they made them like
goddamn
these pasty sons of bitches.
Harrison Ford was.
They turned the light off for my man. The brother, they said, turn the light off, kill it.
It's just reflected, bro. It's just these people are that white. That's the fucking problem. Like these motherfuckers here, bro. This is that special kind of white, Dust. You know what I mean?
They're online. Like, these motherfuckers don't get no vitamin D. This is all the fucking COVID people, dude. Overweight, no sunlight, no exercise.
Right. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
This guy.
He goes, yup, they got me.
Yeah, Sean Still's the guy that goes guilty as charged. You know what I mean? With finger guns and shit. Guilty as charged. You know what I mean?
He comes out like Yosemite fucking Sam on this bitch.
Right. He's like, oh, well, you got me. Where do we go from here? Can I get a coffee and a phone call?
Which way? When do I get my sandwich? You guys got sandwiches in here?
Right.
Let me go into the bologna and diet. Oh. The Father Stephen Lee? They arrested a priest?
Hold on, the human streetlights real quick.
Wait a minute.
The human streetlights.
What the fuck? Are you fucking with me?
No,
There's a priest in it? If you pull up, what are you pulling up next to, Ronald McDonald? If you pull up Ronald McDonald next, like, I'm fucking somebody up. You're bullshitting.
Now I wish
bullshit.
I did. Now I wish I did.
Fucking fake news.
Now I wish I did.
Trump rolls with a goddamn priest in his back. Are you fucking with me?
Do you know what he did? Did you
know?
Bro.
No.
Bro, he called the guy in control of the votes, and he told him, if you don't find these votes, I'm gonna send Stephen Lee. And
Father Stephen Lee?
Yeah, he's the most prolific molester this side of Atlanta. You know what I mean? Down in Georgia.
I'll have your kids with Stephen Lee in no time. You want Father Stephen to show up at your kid's birthday party?
Yeah, you don't call a clown, you call Stephen Lee.
You call Stephen Lee's on speed dial, bro. You'd rather have a regular murderer like an assassin show up. You don't want Stephen Lee to come up. You come up and you see your kid bouncing on Stephen Lee's lap. And he's just bouncing him. He's telling him a little prayer. He's speaking in Irish gibberish.
Yeah.
What are you doing there, lass? Come on now, lass. Touch my dick.
He's known. He's like the Michael Jordan. Like if you look up like Stephen Lee, you got to go on Brave or DuckDuckGo. I don't got the link in front of me, but you can actually look up stats. If you go on not Google, you can actually, you know how like you go to Football Reference, you can look up football player stats.
You get a triple double in pedo numbers. You're saying?
Yeah, you can actually look up like
this guy's reigning
accusations
champion.
Yeah, that's dead ass.
You tell me this guy banged out more, and it says like 10 and under, 12 and under, and it's got like it's broken down like that. Like he hit a 6-year-old, he hit a 10-year-old that day, 12 on the same day, dude. He hit 10.
His 40-yard dance time. They got all that.
He's got his knee bounce. He's got how fast it took to get a kiss.
The whole
quickest time to get a kiss.
They make him run
fastest
the
time to
combine.
What do you use? The rosary? Quickest time to have the rosary around your cock with them fucking touching it?
Yeah. So these are the suspects here. You know, this fucking motley crew here, bro. So who knows what the fuck is gonna go down?
My God, I need a big fat cigar and I'm a cop. My God.
You know, who knows what's gonna go down? I want to go back to my man Grassfed's comment before we leave this. I love old Donnie T, but I don't think he should run. DeSantis is going to drop out. Yeah. The thing is like DeSantis is so dry and boring and fake that he's not going to garner the people. He has no personality. Vivek has a chance to go to get people hype. But first of all, let's be honest. Do you really honestly think a brown Hindu dude is going to win the Republican Party vote? I think that's fairly slim. The Vivek, you know about my man Vivek Ramaswamy?
No. What?
Oh, you got to look into Vivek.
You're fucking with me? Are you fucking with me again? You trying to get another political clip?
Ramaswamy. That's his last name.
Coming to the stage.
Yeah. He's a first generation. His parents, I believe, from India or Hindu. He's Hindu, I believe. And he's good. Okay. He's only 38. He's 38. He talks real shit, you know. But
how old you got to be the president? I think you had to be 40.
35.
Oh, 35. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's a little bit over that. So Vivek, he's got a little bit of a chance.
But going to win this one, boys.
He might be. He might be vice. He might end up being Trump's vice president.
Oh, you think so? I mean,
very possible. Yeah, because he talks good about Trump. He's smart, right? He's
Trump's
smart.
The best.
But he's talking. He's not attacking Trump, right?
Trump's a good guy
on purpose. Yeah, he's white as fuck. He's like a white Indian dude.
Oh, did he get rid of his accent?
He's American, bro. Like he's born and raised here, 100%. You know,
but no accent at all.
No, it's zero, bro. He's white. He literally grew up in America, bro. He's like a what you call it? A fucking
a widow.
Like an entrepreneur. He's an entrepreneur.
They call him a white Indian. It's a Windian.
A Windian, yeah, and he wins. my man started a bunch of very successful businesses. So
he got a chain of 7-Elevens.
Well, no, he actually, ironically, he does.
You're telling me he's got a bunch of new Slurpee recipes?
He does. He technically does, but I didn't want him to be. You know, I didn't want to. You know, I feel like
you're telling me he sells magic rugs.
he sold Benny Mardone's the magic carpet that he picked the 16-year-old up on. He's just 16 years old. His father sold him that carpet in 85.
You're telling me he was fucking Aladdin fucking he sold like Aladdin lamps to souvenirs. He locked it down.
What's crazy is that's what he did at the last rally. He was like on like a little podium that went up from the stage, and there was a big ass fucking genie lamp. Okay. Right? When they announced him, they were like, "And now welcome Vivek Ramaswamy!" And smoke came out of the genie lamp right as he was rising out of this little like thing behind it. And then he came out and did his speech, bro. It was dope.
So he was like, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Ali Baba, and the whole crowd started chanting. He was like, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves.
So I know we said why we weren't around the past couple weeks, but the truth of the matter is me and Dust, we were also in Georgia. Not too long ago, me and Dust, we got our PMPs, our public masturbation permits. True. And we went there to record some footage and try to stop people from publicly masturbating without a permit. And
it's something that we're God's servants. We do what God wants to.
And then we got called out for erection interference.
Erection scandals and election scandals are dominating the headlines. Cliff Focus and Uncle Dust of original WHiggaz Comedy Live were arrested for preventing public masturbators from ejaculating. It is not legal to masturbate in public without a permit. With that being said, it is also a felony to prevent a public masturbator from climaxing. This is considered erection interference under Georgia state law. Ironically, this happened the same day Donnie Trump was arrested for election interference. Both crimes carry the same penalty under Fulton County law. The good news is the WHiggaz blew a joint of some booty bud and drank a few cups of toilet punch with Donald. Trump told tales of Epstein Island. Uncle Dust was interested. Cliff was disgusted. The Trumpster agreed to pay the fat loser's legal bills and get them proper representation in the erection scandal case. We will see how this all shakes out.
GoDaddy is a partner that always...
Erection scandal. Erection scandals and election scandals.
Unfortunately, that's why we haven't been around the last couple weeks. And you know, we're working on getting this off our record. I mean, it's pretty outrageous, bro. First of all, the fact that they have a public masturbation permit. I mean,
oh yeah, you gotta go to City Hall. I mean,
and we got it, right? We put in the legwork to get it.
I mean, we went the extra mile.
And
you go the extra mile. You go in. You pay your $35. You know, I mean, you go to the same place where you get your dog license, right? It's got dog licenses. It's pay your parking tickets. Get your erection in public. Your public masturbation. Your PMP. Okay.
PMP. Just say PMP. It's easier
to say. PMP, dude.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They say I'm going to be a PIMP, dude. They take the I out. PMP, dude. You know, a lot of people that, and we were trying to make that happen. We were trying to say, you're a PI. That was our ad campaign, was be a PIMP, get your PMP. That was our ad campaign, right? It was like, don't go out there without a license. You know, we need to pay our taxes. Kids need school lunches. By paying your taxes, kids eat, dude. What about the poor kids? They got to go to the poor line.
Yeah, they use 35% of PMP proceeds. They use 35% of PMP proceeds to protect impoverished properties and neighborhoods. You know,
protecting most poor kids, PMP, dude.
And what kind of bullshit? If somebody is fucking publicly masturbating, right, without a permit, that should be the law that we're protecting. But but from what we learned and found out, you actually have to sit there, wait for them to fucking nut. And then you're allowed to say, "Do you have your PMP?"
Your PMP, right? I mean, it's a give and take. I mean, there's a lot of sides that are out there debating this. Like, should you be able to interfere and even ask for the PMP? So it's wild, right? Because you don't know, did they buy their PMMP? You're out there, you see an upstanding civilian, just whacking it and just pulling his pud, and you can't just go show me your PMP and everything will be fine. So then everybody's kind of forced. You have to sit there and wait for them to finish.
Right.
I mean, I know people that have gone and done, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months because they've interfered with the ejaculation in a public masturbation setting.
A felony, I mean, which is ridiculous, and like, I get it to a degree, right? Because when you're in the middle of, of masturbating, whether publicly or privately, you don't want to stop, right? Like, clearly a man probably created this law,
Obviously.
Trying to protect against blue balls. But should we protect people that are publicly masturbating without a permit from getting blue balls? Don't you think if they're publicly masturbating without a PMP, without a public masturbation permit, wouldn't you think that those are the people that maybe should get blue balls?
I think it came down to, I think the people in Georgia, I think decided they crunched the numbers and they said, well, they looked at the scientists, the local Georgian scientists, the scientific community of masturbation, and they said, listen, we see that there's been, how many people have filed for disability, which the paying tax citizens will have to cover for the rest of their life if you are to interfere with somebody masturbating in public, and God forbid, we don't want anybody to lose any type of health situation. So I think the numbers were there where they justified it, saying we're going to have to pay more in disability over the lifetime of a masturbator. If me and you try, it all comes down to the dollar bill at the end of the day.
Yeah, which is crazy because like we just want things to be fair, If you are publicly masturbating without a permit, I have a right to question it. It should not be considered erection interference. It should not be something that, like, bro, like, people don't realize this, but we're looking at 5 to 8 as of now. 5 to 8 for trying to do the right thing. We went down there. We were like, oh, we'll get some good footage. It'll be funny. It'll be like the cart narcs, or like the people who like hunt down fucking pedos and shit like that. We'll try to bring these people to justice that did not take the proper steps in order to masturbate in public. And now 5 to 8
5 to 8, man. We got it on the phone with the lawyers last night. Me and Cliff had a conference call. We got a decent lawyer out there in Georgia. We had a couple guys that were, Trump tried to get as a lawyer to get them out. And I mean, these guys are high-ranking officials, but they had to go deal with the Trump situation, so we weren't able to get those high-ranking lawyers. We were also looking for, we were also looking at the time to get Larry. What's our man's name that we almost got? What's that lawyer's name we almost got? They got my man Larry Parker. We almost got Larry Parker.
Larry Elder?
My man. No. Larry Parker. David? They got Larry. We almost had. That's right. We almost had Larry David. His cousin. Larry David's cousin. We were screwed in. We had a couple Hebrew. We got a guy. We ended up with, Ben Stein. So he's screwed into the Hebrew community at the synagogue. So he should help us out because those guys are real smart.
All right, we beat that bit into the ground. Now let's.
Yeah, that about died. It died at the end. It fizzled out. I thought I was going Larry. What are you gonna do? Larry H. Parker almost got his $2.1 million over lifetime.
So on to lighter news. We'll keep you guys posted about the public masturbation permits and such. So Dust, why don't you read that for me?
Osman jailed for raping masked intruder in home. This is wild, dude. Because I fucking made jokes about this for so long.
I know. I've heard you make jokes about this.
This needed to. Now it's come so full circle. This is a reality?
This is
a Melbourne man who overpowered and raped an intruder will spend at least broke into the wrong fucking house, my friend. Spider got a fly, bro. This is Pulp Fiction shit.
Yeah, no, this is 100% real. And you know what, bro? If someone breaks into your fucking home, shouldn't you have the right to do whatever the fuck you want to them?
I mean, it's kind of right. Maybe we need to write a bill about this.
Discretion? We need to show discretion if you break. Oh, you broke into my house? No, bro. We should be able to pull your toenails off, fuck your mouth, whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean?
I mean, fucking a man's mouth that breaks in is real challenging. I feel like it'd be easier to take his hiney. Honestly,
you gotta put a stick. You gotta do it like a crocodile, where you put like a stick in between like the roof of his mouth.
You need those tools. You know what I mean? You need those tools that I know you don't click on porn sites that are like doctor's tools, where they're like jacks with like like jack the girl's mouth.
Keeps the mouth open and shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, bad day for this fine gentleman that broke in and was gonna steal what? Like, I mean, he's gonna have to live his life. What was he gonna get out of the house? What was he gonna get? A couple $100? Like, what did this guy have? A gold bar?
He was high on meth.
Get out of here. Is that what it says?
Yeah, the dude, bro. Imagine being high on meth and getting raped too. That must be worse than like just being like sober. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know which is worse actually.
I don't know. I think I would go with sober's worse. I would say meth. You might be able to rash. You might go. Well, I guess it's my gay experience. I've always wanted a gay experience. I guess it's happening now. Only I'm not willing. But I mean, did he come? I guess would be what I'd argue in court if I was his lawyer. If I was the lawyer,
it's not rape if they don't come. That's the law.
Did the guy get a hard on and come? Was the guy did the guy give him a reach around? Is
in Australia, it's not rape if you don't finish. That's like an Australian law.
Good day, mate. I'm fitting to rape you fucking fine horny, mate.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, I say if you break into my house and I'm a homosexual, I should be able to take your booty.
I mean, I wouldn't even bring sexuality into this. I'd say it's more of a power thing. Like,
well, I think you have to be at least a little bit homosexual to want to rape a man's ass. I would argue.
I'm gonna argue that I don't think you are. I think this is the chance just to show
domination. Homosexual, so like you can't argue that viewpoint. You know what I mean?
The domination of another man. What's more dominating? He picks him up by his pants, calls the cops, he holds him down a chokehold, or he chokes his cock in his mouth.
I say fair play.
I mean, even better, Cliff, would have been if this guy had a kangaroo in his backyard and he made the kangaroo fuck him. Would have been a key in my book. Would have been anything better.
Do you think So do you think? I wonder. I mean, well, yeah, obviously, if the man raping him, you know, is illegal. Obviously, if you had your kangaroo rape him, that would also definitely be charges, right?
You think there'd be charges levied at that point?
Yeah. I wonder what there'll probably be like human and bestiality charges at
and then animal cruelty.
Right, animal cruelty on top of
even though the kangaroo came.
I don't get it though. Like, what if raping this dude was the only way to subdue him? What if nothing else worked? Nothing else worked. I punched him. You know what I mean? I didn't have a gun. I punched him. I choked him. You know, nothing I did worked until I sodomized him. And then you're going to send this man to jail when he was protecting. Bro, sodomy can be a weapon. And he was protecting his family. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure his wife and his daughter and his kids were over there and you know, at least going, like, get him, daddy.
They were rooting him on. They were rooting him on. It's like a knife. Like, you're rooting for somebody to win a knife fight, but instead it's like sodomy. And like, you're like, get him! Get him!
I think
like, it's just fucking.
I can just picture the wife and the daughter, and he's got them, and they come out, and they're like, what the hell? And they're like, get him, honey. And then, I'm getting him. And then he's like choking him out, and they see dad pull his pants down while he's got one hand around his neck. And they're like, what the hell's he doing?
Hold on, Dad. What are you doing, Dad? Dad, what are you doing? Like,
they turn into like trying to save the guy. They turn into like, Dad, no! No! The kids are crying.
It comes full circle. They're spraying Dad with the water hose. You know what I mean? The stink water hose, though. They're in the house. They're trying to it's barely reaching them.
And I know at one point they go, what's that stink? And that was the problem. Right? Because the guy probably shit himself. I mean, that's a whole thing.
I mean, are you guaranteed to shit yourself if you get raped?
I don't know. But I like to think that that's our natural protectant of getting raped, right? Like, guys in jail like shit themselves and walk around so they don't get raped. It's like
it's a natural protectant. It's like tea tree oil for bugs. Shit. It's like
It's like a natural repellent, bro. Like from sodomy doers and whatnot.
Yeah. In the days of Gomorrah, they of Sodom and Gomorrah, they perfected the technique of shitting on. Oh my God, bro.
So what's this guy looking at? What are we looking at? What kind of years are we looking at here?
All right, he faced the Supreme Court of Victoria on Tuesday when he was sentenced to 8 years imprisonment with a non-parole period of 4. So at the very least, he got to do 4 years minimum.
I mean, I imagine going to that parole board and you're trying. Did you learn your lesson? What's his name? Did you learn your lesson, Mr. What is it? Hollins? Mr. Holland?
I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, was it worth it? And did he come? Is the true question, right? Did he come? Did he give it to him and go, not in my house?
Cox was beaten with a baseball bat and was incapacitated on the floor where Holland then raped him. Bro. So this man was knocked. He already knocked him out. He filled to his dome and then fucking raped him, bro.
I would argue lapse in judgment. I would just argue, like, after he seen him knocked out, bro, he was like, the hell am I going to do now? I mean, just to think, like, if you just try to visualize yourself having somebody break in, the children are asleep, and you knock the guy out with a baseball bat. I mean,
you already won. You already won. You won.
I mean, don't you have to make sure, though?
Yeah. The only way to make sure someone is truly knocked out is by fucking their ass.
It's like fucking their ass.
It's like, forget putting a mirror under his nose to make sure he's breathing or any of that shit. You gotta fuck him in his ass. Hey, my God. Honey, call the cops, honey. Babe, God, is the only way to know for sure.
Leave him alone. Holland, leave him alone, Holland. And do you think that the guy, I want to hear the guy, did the guy go to jail also for breaking in, or did they just give him a pass? Did they go, that was his penalty?
They gave him. They ended up giving him the stuff he wanted to rob. They felt so bad.
Sir,
they went back to the guy's house. They let him do a shopping spree. They were like, just take whatever you want, man.
I'll take the lamp. I want this lamp. Yeah. I want that cowboy.
PS5. I want that PS5.
You can grab what you can carry and leave, sir.
Yeah. They gave him a cart, like from a supermarket, just a little basket. They said whatever.
The firework. You tell me. Oh, yeah, the hand carry.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
They should have gave him one free punch to the face. You can punch him one time. I mean, this guy's kind of a hero, but also at the same time, Yeah,
he's a psychopathic hero, but he should not. He should not do jail time, in my opinion.
I don't think so either. I think it is.
Hold on. Let's keep going here. Cox was beaten with a baseball bat and was incapacitated on the floor, where Holland then raped him. His body was found at the scene under a pile of blankets a day later by police, who arrived at the property on an unrelated matter. He was hogtied. His mouth was duct taped, and his pants were pulled down to his eyes. In March, a jury convicted Holland of one charge of rape, but he was found not guilty of manslaughter.
Is the guy dead?
Oh, shit.
Manslaughter?
Bro, he fucked this dude so hard in his ass.
He died? Oh, wow.
He died, but he got away with manslaughter.
Question. Was he alive during the rape, or was he dead?
I don't know. I don't know if he did the mirror trick before he penetrated. You think did the rape kill him, or the baseball bat?
So did he just have a good lawyer that argued that it was a break-in? It could have just been that this guy was a sadistic rapist all the way through, and it wasn't even a break-in. The guy's not alive to argue the fact.
Right. It turns out he kidnapped this dude, brought him to his house, hit him with a baseball bat, and raped him.
Doug, you want to go, hey, man, you want to go drink some beers? He meets a guy at a bar. Hey, man, let's go to the after party. You can come hang out at my house. Hit over the head, hog-tied, rape for days.
Bro.
This reminds me, this is fucking Wolf Creek shit, right?
It is.
Remember that horror movie, Wolf Creek, about Australia?
Yeah, with a mix of Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I mean? It's like
great
Dahmer.
Fucking film.
This is Dahmer Creek right here. It's fucking like Dawson's Creek, but Dahmer Creek. I just picture it with like some like real WB music. It starts. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. My fucking God, bro. So yeah, so that's where we're at with that. That's where we're at with that, Dusty. Let's check in.
This is high quality situation. This is a high quality fucking case here, bro.
My God.
See, this is what we need. We need to start out with these type of things, man. Skip fucking Trump and his shit. Who gives a shit? We're dealing with quality stories here.
No, 100%, and I agree. And in a perfect world, I would much rather only cover the wonky shit, right? But unfortunately, having at least one thing that's kind of like going on, you know what I mean, in the news a little bit, in the thumbnail, we talk about it for a little while or whatever, it helps get views that we will not get without it. It literally does, unfortunately. I wish, bro. Hopefully we'll get to the point one day, bro, where I will never choose something unless it's 100% something I know we could murder comedically. Sometimes I pick things that I know there isn't as much comedy to pull from just because I know it will help get people to this other crap. You know what I mean? This other fucking crazy shit that we actually would prefer, you know what I mean, to talk about and shit.
You're saying to me that there's some kind of you're trying to rationalize the politics.
Yeah,
you're trying to, in your head, in your movie thoughts in your head, you're saying you're rationalizing.
Yeah.
That's fine. I get it.
I'm like rationalizing.
This guy, kind of like Wolf Creek, rationalizing raping the shit out of a man that broke in, whatever that means.
Listen, Dusty. Listen. You know I'm interested in this type of stuff in general. Don't like it as much on the WHiggas, but here's the thing. Sometimes you got to grift a little bit. Sometimes a WHigga got to grift. And he got to say, hey.
It's grifting?
Is that
technically grifting? I don't know if that's it. Is it grifting about money?
No. Grifting is like when you kind of like cover something or talk about something that you're not as interested in. Like I am interested in it, so it would never be grifting. You know how I am with politics shit. But for the WHiggaz, I would prefer to never talk about anything political. But unfortunately, if there's nothing else like from a celebrity standpoint that went on, and that was like the only like kind of like thing in the zeitgeist for like the last fucking 10 days, I was like, I guess we got to talk about this shit.
We could have talked about Attila the Hun. That's always fun.
That's always fun. Attila the Hun. He died of instant AIDS, he said.
Died of instant AIDS? That's better than regular AIDS. Instant AIDS is like minute AIDS, bro. It's like Uncle Ben's rice.
Right? Yeah. Uncle Ben's AIDS.
That's what it is, dude. You don't have to wait 20, 30 minutes for that fucking brown rice to cook.
Right. Go to anybody who just popped in. I would highly suggest you go to the last segment we just did.
Now, what about this segment? Do you know anything about? Now we're 120 in. Do you know anything about the 1 minute that song you were about to play? Remember that song? Remember that song? That great song that you were gonna play? It was a great song that most people want to hear, and I think it needs to get out. It's very important. Yeah. I had to throw a rope down to Bobby. She's down there off of shrooms. She just told me she's on shrooms and can't walk upstairs to give me the beers because ate some mushrooms.
She's on
she had a bunch of mushrooms at the creek, so she can't walk upstairs.
Can you give the people what they want and go on your phone and show them your pulley device for those that haven't seen it?
They want to see the pulley device.
Yeah, because out of the 9 people here right now, there's at least a couple people that haven't seen the pulley device that Dust has off his balcony, and it's fucking legendary. And it's definitely something I would do.
You got it on the third floor.
Third floor. Is she down there now?
Yeah, she's down there right now. She just pulled in. I gotta.
Okay, yeah. Get that ready
and stuff.
Let's see if the internet holds up. Everybody, I promise this pulley system thing will be worth it. All right,
yeah, I think everybody should have this. Nobody likes to walk up and downstairs. It was 108 degrees out today.
So it's like a mixture of white trash and like a dumbwaiter from the Victorian era and current AI ingenuity. You know what I mean?
This is AI. This is to the fullest extent of the law. This is what you're gonna want, guys. Okay, guys, this is very important.
I can't wait until my kids are a little older and like I could go back to like, you know, hey, I'm gonna take some shrooms. You know what I mean? Like just for the fuck of it. I'm gonna take some shrooms right now. They got to get a couple more years on them before I actually told my son, I broke it to my son that Santa wasn't particularly real last night.
I was wondering how that went, man.
Man, I'm fucking
sweating. Flip texted me last night and said, when did you tell your son and your kids?
Yeah,
that
Santa wasn't real. Right.
Santa wasn't real. And
right.
I think my kids were about 7 or 8.
Okay. So I got him to hold out a little longer. My son's 10, and bro, it's still it shattered him.
It
shattered him. Because my daughter kind of found out last year, right? And I knew last year was the last year. I told my girl, I'm like, before next Christmas, we have to tell them, even if it's hurtful or they get sad, like you know, they're gonna find out in school. We're their parents. I want them to find the truth from us, not from fucking schmucks.
Not from the kids at school.
Right. So I told them, bro, but my man was shattered, dog. My man was shattered, bro.
He broke
I was like, this was a mistake. I was ready to cry, bro. I felt so fucking bad. All right, so here we go. Dust is throwing this down for wife.
Here we go.
You ready for this?
Let's see if we get the light. You got the double dog rope, guys. Okay, guys, always get your dog leash. Bernard always thinks we're going to a walk. That's what's sad. He always thinks we're going for a walk when I grab it.
Wait a minute. Is that what it is? Like,
yeah, so it's two. You got
it's a bunch of dog leashes, and then your dog gets excited. So it's like,
yeah. He always thinks.
Look at him. He's like, it's some bullshit. He's like, you lazy fat piece of shit, you're drinking. I ain't going out. Look at his head down. He's about to give up. He's giving up. He thought it for a minute. He just gave up.
Hey, baby.
Is that wifey? Is that wifey?
Yeah, the wife. She just came back from the creek. How much did you eat, babe?
Shroom walking.
How many shrooms did you eat? Couple shrooms.
Couple shrooms.
What I need to send down a bag?
See, Dust, you're fucking up the program, bro.
What's that?
Where you wanted to put the beer? Where you wanted to put the beer?
What's what? What's that?
What, you got to send her a bag for the beer, right? What do you want her to put it in?
I gotta get a bag. I was trying to wrap it around the thing. Hold on. I'll get in the bag, babe. Hold on. I was trying to just wrap it around. Oh no!
What'd you do?
Oh, the fucking rope fell. God damn it! God damn it! Fuck! Damn it, dude!
You motherfucker!
Luckily, I got backup ropes. Luckily, I got backup ropes, dog.
This motherfucker got 5 fucking ropes
Right,
measured.
I got another rope, babe.
I got another rope, man.
Another rope.
Oh,
babe.
God. The shroom cam rocking.
Come on.
Right.
You gotta get your back right.
Yeah, Dust, you're losing weight, bro. This is you're gonna fuck up the obese wiggers. Fucking, that's what people don't realize too. It's not just the original wiggers, it's the obese wiggers from day one. He also stood for that, by the way. You know what I mean?
Oh, did she go? I wonder if she came up the stairs. She might have said fuck it and just came up the stairs.
Bro, you got her
I know.
shrooming.
Yeah, she might have just bounced.
5 flights of stairs, bro.
She might have bounced. I think she did. Let me go see.
You know what's amazing about cameras, bro? How like you can show the same person on 4 different cameras from multiple angles and they look, bro. Right now, you legitimately look like fucking like you just fucking mastered the Kentucky Fried Chicken fucking recipe.
Hey guys, 13 spices and minerals, boy. Hell.
But it looks like you did it in the 80s though. Like you watch Miami Vice. you spam fucking shit in your green fucking necklace. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you didn't oh, babe, coming down. Cheers.
Hey,
thank you, baby.
You should hit him. Hit him on camera. He deserves it. I know how terrible he is. I feel for you.
Don't give her ammo.
For you, Mrs. Dust.
Don't give her ammo. Don't give her ammo.
Medals of riches.
Don't give her ammo, dude. Come on.
No, why is
that shirt?
I did. You don't like my shirt?
No, I don't like that.
She don't like my shirt. She don't like my shirt.
She don't like much about you, is what she said.
Listen, she's on shrooms and she needs to be left alone. Love you, baby.
Why is it that Dust is 64 but acts like me at 28? Can you answer me that, Mrs. Dust? Mrs. Dust? Mrs. Dust?
She wants to be left alone. She went out to the creek.
You don't want to be